aircraft. Anti-tank role, being equipped with heli-tow missiles. Also used as a general battlefield utility. So for CASEVAC or MEDEVAC, being injured off the battlefield.
Hit service with what was then the Belgian Army in 1992. They had 46 of them to start with. That fleet's been slimmed down quite a lot with the end of the Cold War. Used for utility missions, for medical evacuation, the Italian Customs Service, all sorts of individual local police forces, fire services, the Protezione Civile, civil defence organisation. So that gives you an example of this type's versatility that Andy mentioned.
Would I be right in thinking in Belgian service it replaced the Alouette, another wonderful historic helicopter?
Yes, they also served in parallel for quite a long time when the Alouette-2s were relegated to training and utility duties. But yes, it was intended as a successor for that, and then sometime later the Belgian Army was, along with the Air Force, was merged into the Belgian Air Component, which continues to exist to this day. Spiral climb. And we'll soon see another of the very, very steep nose down portions of this display.
Everything in that cockpit is looking very green.
Sequence now, bringing the A109 back in towards us, and there should be ample time before now and the A109 landing on to once again admire the new colour scheme for this display example. Looks favourable at the moment. Aircraft, one of the first fly-by-wire jet aircraft. The stick not directly connected to the flight control surfaces on the aircraft. They go through a vast array of computers. The pilot basically tells the aircraft what to do, and the computers make it happen. in March of that year to the Army Air Corps, and this airframe is known to have served in the Falklands during 1984 when it was in service in 656 Squadron. It deployed as part of a small fleet of the Army Lynx that went out there to make up the Garrison Army Air Squadron at Murray Heights, just south of Port Stanley. Much later it was one of those upgraded to Mk.II format with new electronics, a revised tail rotor, so infrared shrouds for the engine exhaust, amongst other changes. The Army Lynx can carry up to 12 troops, some 2,000 pounds of internal cargo, 3,000 pounds underslung. Its main armament was the TOW, which stood for Tube-Launched Off-Track Wire-Guided Anti-Tank Missile, as well as door-mounted guns, and had a Warsaw-packed armoured advance come across the North German plain during the Cold War. Lynx like this would have operated in conjunction with Army Air Corps Gazelles, acting in the observation role as anti-tank platforms. And as we watch this display, we really see it in that kind of environment. It would be a bit lower than this, but that's tree line. They were very skilled at dodging behind trees and just poking their noses up at the right moment. Directed by the Gazelles to loose the missiles and get out of play. But while none of that ever came to pass during the Cold War, the Army Lynx proved outstandingly successful in Operation Desert Storm in the Gulf in 1991. Almost forgotten now, I would say, the part they played there. The Navy used them to tremendous effect in that conflict as well. But their sea skewer missiles against Iraqi Navy vessels. It really was testament to this aircraft's performance, and I would say deserves to be far better known. Navy Lynx were deployed globally aboard ships, including on HMS Endurance, the Antarctic Ice Patrol vessel. Army Lynx like this, likewise, they were stalwarts of operations in Northern Ireland. Of the various interventions we made in the Balkans, right through to Kosovo in 1999, and peacekeeping efforts thereafter. Of the Iraq War of 2003 and from 2006 onwards in Afghanistan. And of course, in addition to its primary attack role, like all helicopters, they get used for everything. Jack of all trades, utility, battlefield support, casualty evacuation, go anywhere, do anything. Yeah, the Mk.7s like this were found, I believe, to be a little limited in terms of performance for Afghanistan in particular. F-35B Lightning.
Literally right to the far end.
And here it comes, from left to right for the first pass.
Easy to get out, easy to put away, mate.
Is this the light? Yeah.
F-35C, the carrier variant. Then once again, from the left, to transition into the hover, the number 617 Squadron Lightning.